Hey, painting peeps, guess what time it is? It's time for another paint along painting. Here's my little sketch. Just an idea I had. Happy turtles, happy jellyfish, little beak fish, and some coral. I have a 16 by 20 canvas. I'm going to move this over here. I'm really not good at filming, so bear with me. I've got to do this with one hand, tied behind my back. I've slapped some yellow on here and some blue. I already got the canvas kind of wet. You're like, that looks awful. Well, it kind of does, but you know what? Look at this. This is just a mess. That's because I just finished my green jay painting and I'm using the paint that I already had because I'm cheap, lazy, and kind of a slob. So let's use it. Why not? See? It's like, what are you doing? I don't know. That's right. I paint with one hand, film with another. So if I cut it off, please excuse me. I'm not a great director. And then I have some happy blue and some dark blue. I'm getting darker. What? Oh my gosh. What is that? So it's going to be darker down here. I got my giant, I think this is a 2-inch. Yeah, 2-inch brush. All this stuff is the same stuff I use in my paint along classes. It's nothing exotic, high dollar, same paints, acrylic, all this good stuff. So as you can see, it's going to go from dark to light. And then we're going to do the turtles. We're going to do the background first. And I always do an angle like straight across like this, super boring. This way, super boring. Is water straight up and down? No. Not unless it's a waterfall, then it kind of is. But, you know, you just kind of do this number with it. And then you're going to blend it. And then you have the dark down there and water. Water's your friend. Look at that. And don't forget the canvas is white. Let me move this. Canvas is white. I know. Really? Wow, it took you all day to figure that out. I know. So why not use that white to your advantage? Once again, cheap, lazy, all of that, and opportunistic. So let's do this. Just all of a sudden, what? It starts to look like kind of sort of water. And I get some more. I got about 3 different kinds of blue going in here. I have ultramarine. I have like a cobalt blue. I have I don't even know what this cerulean blue is called. It's kind of a baby blue color. Whatever blue you happen to have, just go with it. And then the brush is your friend, okay? And then as you get up towards, see, this is your light source, okay? If you ever look at a Rembrandt painting, drawing, painting, please do. He was like one of the best of the single light source painters ever in the world. So just take a look at how light hits something. So you want to figure out where's your light. It's like you're making your own little universe here. See, check this out. That's primary light going, the sun coming down. And then as it goes down, it gets darker. So these turtles are going to be swimming in kind of a mid-range towards the surface, not super deep. So the water's not going to be super dark. It might get darker towards the bottom. You can always make it darker later. Don't freak out. You know, nothing's set in stone. And you can see my brush has got some paint stuck in it or something right there. That's what's causing all these little lines. But that's not the end of the world. I kind of like it. Sometimes mistakes aren't that bad. They're not really mistakes. They're just, as Bob says, happy accidents. That's right, kids. So I'm looking at this. I need some white. Yeah, I'm holding the brush in my mouth, so bear with me. I know. It's high tech. I'm all high tech. There. Okay. Like I said, high tech. Take some white, because I want this to be the ultimate, not so yellow, but more whitish up here. And then just kind of lightly, whip, whip, whip. And you have to make the noise. Remember, people, my painting peeps, if you don't make the noise, it doesn't work. If you just sit there and go, hey, look, that sucks, right? Look it looks awful. But if you do this and you go, you go foot, 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 foot. See? Look how much better that is. See here? You hear the foot, foot? If you're not doing the foot, foot, something is seriously wrong. Because you're going too heavy on a canvas. You're going to tear it up. Oh no, I made streaks. No, it's the end of the world. Everybody freaks out. No, it's not. Just get some more white, throw it up there. You're basically kind of blending your colors on this canvas at the same time as you're painting it. This is how one of the little tricks that I've discovered how to paint fast. Because when we do a class, it's 3 hours. But I got to make sure I do this painting in no more than 2. I'm sorry if my filming's all over the place. So the brush, once again, this big old brush has the big flats. Look at, see, there's a whole bunch of paint on the other side too. That's why I like these. I painted all over the place with this, right? You're like, oh, I need more paint. Wrong. Flip it over. Look. What? There's paint on the other side. So all you have to do is flip it over and then boom, chakalaka, you can have white up here like this. It gets lighter. Now it's this really nice kind of aqua color. And it starts to look like when you're underwater. And those of you who've never been underwater, shame on you. Get yourself a snorkel and some fins and go find a place to snorkel, because you have no idea what you're missing. No clue. So, almost everybody's been in a swimming pool, though. And when you're in a swimming pool and you look at what I like to call the backside of water, which looks like the top side of water, except the light's coming through it, that's what it looks like. So this is what you're doing. You're making this nice little background. See? It took 7 minutes to do this, people. I don't have time. I'm so tired of hearing that. I don't have time. Whatever. Okay, let's just call it 8. And then this little doohickey, right? See that? It's a super high tech. It's a little water sprayer thingy. You can spray it as you're working on it, especially if you're working outside and it dries like wait, that. And you can also spray it on this really, really nice canvas. I mean, not canvas, palette that just looks like paint threw up on it. And it will keep it from drying out on you. Okay, now we have our background.